Good morning and welcome to our Kundalini Kriya for the week. We usually meet on Saturdays for Kundalini, and I try to bring a different Kriya every week. This class is live on Zoom, so there are some people here right now, and I'll probably post this to YouTube later. So anyway, so our Kriya today is for clearing the ghosts and opening to our intuition. And it is just a couple days before Halloween, so it seemed appropriate. And also, I just want to mention, I don't normally wear the whites. If you see most Kundalini teachers, they're wearing the whites. And even on their head, they have like the veil thing. And I've just never been drawn to that. So I normally just wear whatever color I feel like wearing that day. But today is just in honor of ghosts. So we're going to become ghosts today. And again, you'll have access to this Kriya if you want to do it again, and make your own practice before Halloween or around Halloween. But go ahead and take a deep breath or two. Bringing yourself to center. So we will start by tuning in as per usual with Kundalini Yoga and do a few warm-ups, and then we'll get right into the Kriya. If you have any questions and you are here, you can unmute yourself and ask any questions of me. I won't see the chat, so don't send me a chat. I'm too far away to be able to go over and read the chat, but just feel free to jump in and ask me any questions. And that's no problem at all. So you're welcome to do that. Okay, so let's tune in by hands together at the heart center. And I'll do the chant. Many of you know it. If you don't, just follow along as best as you can. So inhale through the nose. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Exhale fully. Inhale, and we'll repeat that 2 more times. Inhale through the nose. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. And one more time. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Exhale and lower your arms down. I'm just going to mute everybody. And we'll start our warm-ups with stomach circles. So going counterclockwise, holding your knees. If you're sitting in a chair, that's fine. So you would just have your hands on your thighs, somewhere along your thighs. So you inhale around the front through the nose, exhale around the back. So really kind of stretch into that stomach area, rounding it outward as much as possible. And now once you get to the front, reverse the direction. Keep your chin a little bit tucked here. So I was just doing this. No, so you want to kind of just bring the head, lengthen the neck in the back. So what do you think of when you think of ghosts? Is it actual spirits from the past? Or is it something that you carry with you that hangs on with you? Do you have a particular thing that has been a theme for a long time that has been following you? So I believe that that can be part ghost also. It's haunting us. So today we'll have the opportunity to let go of anything that seems to be following us or haunting us. And just know that you can modify at any point throughout this entire practice. If I say to do something and it doesn't feel right for you, then just be sure to do it in a way that feels good for you. Coming back to center here. Okay, now if you can, if you're in easy pose, you can reach for your shins. And if you're sitting in a chair, just reach toward your knees. And inhale, start slowly, pulling your chest through. Remember, lengthen the neck and the back, tuck the chin a little bit, and exhale, round the back. Straightening the arms. Inhale, you kind of pull the elbows back, so there's a little bend in the arms. And exhale, rounding it back again. So you can start really slow like this, or if you feel great, you can go faster already. Or you can start to speed up as it feels like you're getting a little more warmed up. So it's inhale forward, exhale back. The spine should be lengthened on the neutral position. So as you come through to neutral, like right here, you should have a long straight spine and your neck is lengthened in the back. As you come forward, squeeze your shoulder blades together in the back. Okay, and on the next inhale, forward, inhale and hold the breath in and up, lengthen the spine, hold the breath. Stretch up, exhale, slowly relax everything. Just take a moment in between exercises to let your body relax, release. Okay, now bring your hands up to your shoulders, fingers in the front, thumbs in the back. Inhale, rotate left. Exhale, rotate right. And inhale back to center. Lower your arms slowly. We'll do just 2 more warm-ups. Maybe 3. Can't help it. Okay, so we'll do our shoulder shrugs. So we're continuing to bring the energy up. We're releasing the dense energy from our lower triangle. So inhale up, exhale drop. Remember, tuck that chin a little. Next, inhale, hold the shoulders up. Inhale, hold the breath in and up. Stretch tall. Exhale and relax. So as we continue through the practice after our warm-ups, we will be sitting in this posture for a long time. So you might want to have a pillow or something underneath you that can help take some of the pressure off of hips. Just brings your hips up a little higher, so there's not as much bend in the knees. Okay, so we're going to straighten our legs out now. Okay, so let's do ragdoll. So start out nice and slow, and this is going to help stretch our legs. Beginning by pressing the back of your legs into the mat, raising your toes up. So start by feeling that. And then raise your arms up with your inhale and slowly bring it down toward your right foot and leg. And then inhale up, exhale down to the other side. So I'm guiding you very slowly to start with, but you can start to pick up the pace if you want. You don't have to. So inhale up, exhale big as you come down. Through the nose. Try to make yourself hear your breath. But then start to get loose with it like the rag doll. A little more confidence in the movement, if you can. Inhale up, hold it up, and slowly lower down. I'm going to do one more warm up because we will be using our stomach muscles. We want to open up the solar plexus. So hands up, palms facing each other. Straighten the spine and activate the feet. And as you inhale, you lean back 10 or 20 degrees, keeping this part of your body straight. And exhale 10 or 20 degrees past the midline, and so on. Inhale back, exhale forward. Think of opening up your own power center in your solar plexus. and back to center. You can lean back on your arms. Take a deep breath. Maybe you have just a natural sigh that wants to come out now. Okay, so let's come back to our easy posture. And yeah, see, when I'm up on my bolster, my knees come down a little lower. Just take some of the pressure off. You could have a much higher bolster. I just really have not that big of a pillow. Okay, so we're going to start this practice. It's going to look like this. So hands will be more or less facing each other, and they'll be kind of in front to start with, maybe about right here. Your chin this time is going to be up from whatever you would call this line. Not really sure. You just want to make sure your chin would be above its normal height. This is a moon center, and we're just going to keep it up the whole time. So, you know, we've got our hands up facing each other. Think about your armpits being open though. So, you know, it's not like you're really closing them down. They're kind of still facing forward, even though your hands are more facing each other. And we're going to start to move the hands in a figure 8. But we're also going to move our body kind of back and forth. It doesn't have to, the two moves don't have to totally align. It's not like you have to go forward and then backward, you know, with the arm movements. But it's gentle, it's light, but the torso does rock forward and back in concert with the arms. And your eyes are going to be closed, and you'll see the darkness. And I'm going to put on some music to go with that. Go away. Of course, my phone is freaking out right now. All right, I don't know what's happening. Here we go. Let me know if the music's too loud or annoying, anything like that. Try not to make it too loud. All right, so begin the movement. And you can go nice and slow to start with, just to get used to it, like find your movement, find your rhythm. So, eyes closed, see the darkness. Become ghosts. You can get rid of all your inner ghosts if you do this right. You may have to do it more than once. The best way to get rid of a ghost is to become one. Maybe I'll move back a little is your ghost? Your theme? Imagine yourself flying in the air in the dazzling light. We're going to do this for a bit, so if you absolutely need to take a break, still stay in your vision of the ghosts. Is your ghost any kind of an addiction? Could it be addiction to certain thoughts? Or maybe it's even an addiction that you have successfully stopped doing, but there still may be some lingering ghosts with that. So flying through the air, have the greatest vision, like the biggest picture. You can see the whole big picture. And that relates to our third eye chakra, our sixth chakra, our inner vision, our intuition. What are we here for? And what is stopping you from attaining that? What ghosts? But fly with the ghosts, be the ghosts. If you need to take a break, be sure to massage your deltoid area in your arms, because that's where this is really starting to burn. Keep going. Let yourself be aware of your obstacles. What nasty things do you say about yourself? So Halloween, for those of us in the northern hemisphere, is in the autumn. And that can be a tough time of year for us and for our bodies and even for our minds. There can be more anxiety. Is that one of your ghosts? Or anger? Or feeling like you're not enough? That you're blocked from abundance? Could be health abundance, relationship abundance, financial abundance. Any or all. You guys don't give up, but take your breaks. This is challenging, but it's this very kind of stress that can help bring up our ghosts. Maybe you wish you had a different body or constitution or body type, because yours feels challenging. But this is it. We gotta love our bodies. Okay, so very slowly, just stop, but don't move your arms. And inhale, stretch up. And exhale, slowly start to lower them. And massage your shoulders one at a time. Or I guess you could do two at a time. But then you probably want to switch the cross of your arms at some point. Okay, take this break for, in all seriousness, because we're going to do some more of that in just a minute. Do what you need in this break. Take a deep breath. Maybe yawn, sigh, shake. You could also shake your arms. I don't really feel like shaking this. I feel like shaking this. Could be like a alternating. Okay, so we're going to bring our arms back up. And now we're going to start. Pick it up, pick it up. We're going to start flying through the scorching heat of the desert. You're still doing the same movement. If you haven't already, I mean, imagine this is your flying movement, that there's no earth right below your hips. And you can go every which direction. But now we're in the scorching desert. Flying through the Sahara. It may take all your willpower to be okay with this. Go through the heat and the vastness of it. Move with great strength. You probably weren't thinking that. There's a huge desert that you must go through. You're creating your own field of energy through this vast desert. Think of it as surrounded in a way by your own ability to cool yourself. You can still feel the heat, but it's not as bad. You're this transparent field of energy, ghost-like, going where you need to go, knowing exactly where you're going and what you're doing. If I need to remind you, as I just need to remind myself, keep your chin slightly upward. It's easy to kind of just forget that. Eyes are closed. You're going through the depth of the deserts, all the deserts of the world. Notice wherever your subconscious takes you in this. Are you just like pissed? Are you ready to stop? Are you thinking of things from your past? Get into your own vast desert. Moving in the rhythmic 8 of the subtle self. Keep going. Chin up. Now straighten your arms up even more. So instead of being forward of you, they're above. They're kind of by your ears or closer to your head. Chin up. Fly above the clouds, directly beneath the sun. You have a lot of cloudiness in life, and it's time to get rid of it. Keeping the armpits open to the front. Unload the cloudiness. Unload the tears. Chin up. I have to keep reminding myself. Okay, in this next part, begin to notice that you're coming up to a lush green paradise. Like a garden or a forest. Feeling bountifulness, joyfulness. The movement allows your subconscious to unload. So be happy and do it happily. Unload. Cooling yourself through the lush green, like a rainforest. That's what I was trying to think of. You're clearing all your previous 25 incarnations. Let's see where we are with the time. We're doing good, oh my goodness. Okay, just like another minute or so. Hang in there. Chin up. Green, lush rainforest. Maybe you can just dump and unload your obstacles, your ghosts. Okay, now clasp your hands together, stretch up, take a deep breath. Let your arms go wide out to the side and slowly lower down. Little break here. We have just a couple more minutes of that. We'll be moving into a new part of the world. Take a drink if you need to. A little massaging. It's amazing what a little break can do. Really gives us a refresher. We can keep going. You can. Okay. Arms back up. More straight up again this time. Chin up. Begin the figure 8 for the subtle body. The forward and back rocking. Now move into a long range of mountains, totally filled with snow. White and bright and shining, where calmness and quietness, where the sound resounds a million times. Fly over the beautiful snow-covered mountains. Keep going. From one peak to another, travel up from top to top. Keep ghosting. Keep flying. Keep the armpits open. Let us end the haunting. Move. Keep going. Almost done. Chin up. What I would encourage you to do is, if you at all are interested in it, is do it again. This time, don't take the breaks. Or that time, next time. But first time, you know what? We need some breaks. Many of us do, not everybody. Okay, straighten those arms a little bit more. Figure 8, chin up. And now one more time, stretch up wide, inhale. Stretch, stretch. Exhale, oh, leave your arms there, exhale. Inhale. Stretch, stretch. And slowly bring your arms back to center. I swear we're not doing that one again in this practice today. And let yourself feel your body now. Tuck your chin a little, eyes closed. Hands in your lap, actually. Don't open your eyes. Keeping your hands in your lap with your right hand resting in your left palm, palms up. Sit straight and meditate. Now while you meditate, take yourself back to your school days. From first grade on, maybe even kindergarten or nursery school. If there was trauma or stress, go back. So from that early age, what did you think you could be? What did you want to be then? What was your most imaginative profile of yourself back then? First grade, second grade, third grade. fifth, sixth. I'm not saying go as fast as I'm saying, but where does your mind go? All the way up to 12th grade, where does your mind take you? What stands out? There could be multiple. Spend a little time with each one. Review it in detail. As ghosts know all, you know all. As you remember the challenge, the stress, the trauma, be that, feel that, be it, welcome it. Your ghost will eat it up. Will eat up the traumatic memories. Make your ghost happy and satisfied so it can move on. See it eating up the emotions. Allow it to do so. Welcome up your fears, if there are any remaining. Your addictions. And actually, I want to rephrase that. Welcome up the fears, the addictions. They're not yours. It's just an energy that doesn't belong. And now open your mouth and begin breathing through the mouth. Teeth should not touch. keeping the mouth open, begin breathing through your nostrils. Teeth should not touch. But don't allow yourself the breath through the mouth. Just let it come up and down the nose. Working on the polarities, good and bad. Welcome it all. You are all good. All of you is good. There really are no bad emotions. That's a misunderstanding. They're all useful. They all serve us. And it's our job to ourselves to process the stuck emotions, the stuck lower vibration emotions. They're stuck in a loop. Anxiety, anger, addiction, pain, unworthy. They do us a service by showing us that we have them and that, oops, we're not supposed to have them stuck in a loop. Feel them. I'm talking, you're still breathing through the nose. You are made of the image of God. You are the breath of God, the prana of God, the light of God. Looking for one more song here. Okay, so on this last exercise, you're going to stick your tongue up onto the palate. So the top of your tongue is firmly up on your palate. This is called a stiff tongue. So have a stiff tongue. And the instruction is actually to utter the words of the song, but most of us don't know the words and they're not in our language. But maybe you can utter some sounds with the stiff tongue. You'll be unloading your difficulty, pain, and disease. The sounds of this song are related to words of God. So combining sounds with the tongue and the palate is a really powerful way to process some things that are stuck in our nervous system. Still having your right hand in your left palm, stiff tongue. And it's hard to make a sound with your tongue up like that, so just make whatever sound you can. Could be like a chant, like ah, ma, ta, sa, any of those would work. Just practice with it. I want you to hear the music though, so I won't be making noises. Your tongue is really stiff and firm up against the palate, but also kind of like stretched out a little bit. It almost feels tender to suck my tongue up that hard. I don't think I've done it before. You'll start to feel it underneath your tongue too, because it's so much pressure. Pulling up your tongue, using these muscles down here. Probably don't use them very often. If it makes you yawn, take a break if you need to. To yawn, in order to yawn. Still breathing through your nostrils as you suction your tongue up onto the roof of your mouth. Stiffen and straighten it at the same time. And slowly let go of that. Straighten out your legs. I think I gave my tongue a hickey. And maybe the roof of my mouth. That was very interesting. Thanks for reminding me to move my arms right now. Go ahead and let your head bow forward and sort of lean back into your arms a little bit. You might have to adjust your hips. See if you can move your chin to your collarbone as you press back into your hands. What you end up doing is straightening your spine again once you're in this lower position. Like you're taking the weight out of your hips a little bit. You're not raising your hips, you're just taking some of the weight out. You're stretching through your hips a little bit. And coming back up, let me see what time it is. Okay, it's about that time. So I want to remind you to, as soon as we tune out here, just so we can feel complete with the class, I would encourage you to grab a blanket and lay down and have a 5-minute Shavasana and review what came up for you today. Hands together at the heart center. This is a long Sat and a short Nam chant. Inhale through your nose. Sat Nam. And lower your head. Namaste. Thank you so much. I know that was challenging, and I appreciate you for hanging in there with me, and I would love to hear any of your feedback about it. And anyone who wants to connect with me can find me on embodyyourjoy.com. I do yoga and energy healing live on Zoom and in person. So connect with me if you like, and subscribe here.